Joe in real life. So the lady and I cleaned our gym slash garage slash temple yesterday. It was hot as balls and we worked really hard for about 1 hour, and here I'll show you. Nice and clean, nice and spick and span. It's not a great, I don't understand lighting and all of that, but yeah, looks good. And more importantly, it feels good. Today's a rest day, which means I squat, and it means I get to do something fun. I'm thinking Zerchers. I've been neglecting my deadlifts, so Zercher deadlifts and front squats, and maybe something else that's fun. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. I'm in no risk of telling anyone anything they don't already know. But there is something about a clean space that just really gets your mind right. As much as it pains me to admit it, Jordan Peterson is correct about this. Clean your room. Clean your room, man. I had a great workout today. You're seeing some Zercher deadlifts. This is 165 for 3. I wasn't going for the high score. I was just trying to get my body to do something, and I wanted to do something fun, a little novel. Next, you're gonna see my Zercher walk. This is the first time I'm doing this, and honestly, I felt like the distance was exactly right and the effort right. I did 3 or 4 reps of this. It's basically the length of my garage. I have no idea how far that is in feet, 35 maybe, something like that. And basically you just hold this 135 in the crux in my elbow pits, walk the length, turn around. Turning around was the hard part. Walk back, that's it. Nothing hits the upper back like Zerchers, nothing, and that felt great. And then I moved on to front squats. I just went up to my minimum. I took long pauses in the bottom. My body felt good. I felt warm. It feels so good to be back. It feels so good to have my mind right and to be doing this work and feeling good, I know dark days, they ebb and flow, and I'll be back in the shadow before too long. But for now, what do you do? Like when you've recovered, how do you notice as much as you can about what made the difference? And you try to use those tools next time to help yourself get out faster. Now, that seems like a surefire strategy, right? Why wouldn't that work consistently? Because the goalposts change. They move all over the field, We're complex, and the world we live in is complex. There are too many factors. You can try to calculate it. You might even have some success. I know I have in the past. But generally, we're kind of at the whim of this complexity. People like to call it chaos, that life's chaotic. Certainly there are elements of chaos, but that's not my experience, I feel like any sufficiently detailed and nuanced complexity is going to feel like chaos if you have no context to understand it, right? And I'm not convinced that making that distinction matters, but it matters to me. It matters with my boots on the ground where I'm standing. Maybe it won't matter to you. Maybe it's more comforting to you to feel like it's random. Either way, we're powerless, right? We're powerless against it. Like I'm forced to think that the times that I have successfully winnowed these difficulties and gotten out quickly and recovered quickly, it wasn't by planning. It was by luck. First there had to be a willingness. There had to be a willingness to get out, right? Because if you have no willingness to get out, you're just going to stay in, And then there had to be work. I had to have willingness, and I had to work. The work didn't always bear fruit, but at least bad work shows you what not to do. Oh, and this is my stretch. I've been doing this a lot lately. Just getting the front body open. I'll tell you, it looks pretty pathetic and not very deep at all right here. But boy, it felt deep. Maybe that's it for a pseudo-philosophical rant today. You know, I've done some Zerchers. I did my front squats. Today was a rest day, so we didn't go that hard. I had a really good workout. I slept really well. What more can I ask? Not much. But anyway, this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other today. I'm going to try hard to do the same. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right.